waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes they do, have the first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that 1st down pass.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. To the air again, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This one is caught by Dotson. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. A gain of 11 there, and a 1st down. Here's Barkley. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. Second and 7. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Dolphins move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
First and 10. Now it's Hurts. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, here's Hurts. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline.
Me and the homies can trade your outfits.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Going up top. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A first down throw for Hurts. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll be taken down. They've got him back at the 50-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Third and long for Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now a first down throw for Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. To throw on second down, it's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Here's 1st and 10. So we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 14-6 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
3rd and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring him down for a sack and brings up 4th down.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Off play action, it's Tua. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
2nd down and 3. They'll run it here with Saquon. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Hurts going to hold on to this one, and nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll run here. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got it at the 3. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here is 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for two. They'll drop to throw. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a two-point game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's second and 9. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here's a third down and 4. Tua gives it to Mostert. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. So on fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Cooper DeJean deep to return. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll come up for first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Hurts. To the left side, it's caught by Brown.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. Third and 1. And they'll throw here with Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack. So, Finn.